Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. My name is Teebor, and this is the ongoing Far Harbour experience. Now, we know how long it took to walk here from Far Harbour itself, which was up here, and we are now down here at Acadia. Acadia. We're going to go inside in a minute and just carry on with the stories before we head back. Not sure which route we took. I think it was this one. Seems to be the windy road that we took and brings us to where we need to be. So that gives us a rough idea of how big this place is. Which is quite cool. It means it's pretty large and lots to do. So let's go carry on. Let's go see what's going on here in the synth settlement. They've got their two lovely wind turbines outside, so that's where we're seeing that everyone's got the power from to power those fog collectors. So that's locked. That's locked. So everything requires a key.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
They've got serious speech issues and syncing up. The lips aren't syncing at all. That's horrible.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Is she a synth? I don't really think it matters.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these? Or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something One more else. Question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason Tell you came to us. Are you a synth?
I'm pretty sure I'm human.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Well, it wasn't the day the bombs fell, so probably going to be with his family, I think, since that's where he started the game.
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else change them. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
So this lip sync lip sync problem. Looks like it's come sort of something to do with the timing, the frame rate in this game. I know this has had has kind of weird bugs with terminals and things like that if your frame rate's too high.
All right.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday. Did you need anything else before you go?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
You should know the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? That also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth. You're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
I've been impressed with the synths I've come across.
That's good to hear. I hope your opinion of us only continues to get better. Now, was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Some more optional quests. Seems to be all about the optional quests. Let's see if there's anything worth looting whilst I'm here. Because why not? Ah, hello.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
There's nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
You've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Oh, hello. Ah, okay, where are we going? I'm going to side with the synths
You're
on
right.
this one.
It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like
It's
everyone else.
so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can. But no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. It was just a prototype, never built for all this. He took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
I might as well carry on my reign of being a do-gooder. Seem to with everything else anyway, and not like you have much of a choice in this game anyway. Oh, wonderfully, we need that. Right, where is the other person I need to talk to? More goodies. Don't have the key. Yeah, I wonder what's along the end here. Anything worth having? Ah, key. Of course.
Need the key.
Right, so that's not the key to that door then. Oh, there's a door. No, that's not a door. I thought it was a door. And must be. Oh, this door's open now. Ah, hello. This is Faraday's little gadget place. Right, what you got in here, matey? Got lots and lots of electronic gear. Probably not a good idea to hack into that whilst he's standing behind me. There he is. Nice lamp. Turn on lamps, and maybe your desk fan. Where? Oh, he's fiddling over there. I wonder if we can get away with it.
Nice.
That was lucky. lucky guess. Race status online. 94%. Okay.
Yes?
He's not aggressive, so that's fine. Oh, hello.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So, you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition?
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Okay. She looks like she used to be a courser.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth, and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
Experience? Have I just got it?
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Very well. L792. Ah. So what have we got down here? Looks like I need to go down one more level to find the person I need to talk to. But let's
Acadia
see.
may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
That's a good attitude. Hope can get you through the worst of
Believe
times.
me, I know. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost. So scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing. That she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. Now here I am. For all it's worth.
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Right, yeah, so let's see what else we got to talk to.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
The term hellhole comes to mind.
Perhaps a bit harsh, but the environment certainly can be unforgiving. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has continued to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before, well, I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
I have some flowers for you.
I'm sorry, is this a joke I'm not in on? If you do actually find any, I'll be happy to take them.
Okay. I'll be back fertilizer, thank you very much. Hello, who are you?
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. Makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
You tempted to shoot him first.
Sounds
Hello.
like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
That sounds pretty bleak to me.
It's all in how you look at it. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Don't need anything today.
Okay then.
Well, there are a lot of people to talk to around here.
Hey.
Get out of the way, dog.
Did you need something?
Not from you, Chase. We've already talked.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
You want to buy something or what?
Okay, crafting stations. There's plenty of stuff to help myself to.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
I'm sorry to hear that you suffered.
Thanks, but it doesn't matter now. I'm here, and I'm safe. And I'm never leaving. See you around, okay?
You're sleeping, so I won't talk to you just because everybody seems so keen to talk.
One day, I'm gonna get out there and see the rest of the world.
So, seems to be lots of ways down. Obviously, I'm not going to take that one. But I can go down those stairs. There's some ups there. So let's go down and see who or what this is pointing to.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something useful. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way. Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
Well, pretty obvious there's something funny going on here.
Story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both. Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. That's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, what if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go
I know.
on.
I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like there's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Yeah, I'm just
Step
hacking
aside
be easy.
and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
Gain access to the storage room. That is easy, since I've got a key. Which somebody just casually left laying around. Hello, who are you? No power. You're another refugee. What have we got in here? So this is all about the condensers. Concerned we're approaching the limits of what Dima's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this, he risks overworking. Okay. Reconstruction surgery. Okay. Interesting. Nobody around, so let's open this. Okay, let's try destruction. Okay, I'm not getting much help here, am I? Right, let's find some of these. There's my reset that I needed. Not that I can lock out anything anyway, because I've got the skill at a high enough level. Try and knock out some more of these. Okay, let's try.
Got it.
There we go. Open door, please. I could have picked the lock for some extra XP, but that's good. Okay. Mini nukes, thank you very much. Oh, fusion cores, fusion cells. Don't really need any of that. A lantern. Cool. Well, that was definitely worth picking the lock to get in here. So I didn't pick the lock. Hack the computer. I know what I'm talking about. Let's have that. And let's head to where we should be. Which is in here. Always looting, always looting. Do we hide and wait, or do we want to hack the terminal? terminal was probably upstairs, so let's just hide for a moment then. Shh! Can't you see I'm hiding?
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the
Just
fog.
like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin
well, the new Confessor
was a
isn't.
friend.
High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around
My
it.
old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security
I
risk.
know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands,
I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught or even seen,
we should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Okay, so the plot thickens. Right, I think that is going to be enough for today. We've had a walk around Acadia, we've talked to a few people, we've still got some more quests to do. I say a few, loads of quests. I still can't get rid of that quest, that really bugs me. So yeah, plenty to do. We're not going to be short of quests. We'll carry on in the next episode, and we will go and talk to Teebor, and we will try and find out what's going on, and probably go back to Far Harbor, I should think. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.